Tonight on Bondi Rescue, a drug bust on the beach.
Deano against the wall, mate. He was the one with the drugs, stop me.
And what happens when there are too many surfers and not enough waves?
Can you call an ambulance?
Bondi is just 10 kilometres from Sydney's CBD. It's where the city meets the sea, where inner city grunge meets Bondi bohemia. It's also where big city vices come to the beach.
Yeah, we just need about 5 minutes of your time.
Tom investigates a disturbing report from a parent.
Then he took his jeans off and something fell out of the back pocket, right? And then he put his jeans down and he went into the water.
Yeah.
When he went into the water, I thought, I'll go over and I'll see what it is. And it was a syringe in a packet. I thought if there was one in a packet, he might have used ones on him.
Definitely.
So it could be very...
Definitely. If that slips out and gets in the sand and then, you know, some poor kid steps on it.
Yeah.
It's now a police matter. Thaney calls in a local patrol.
So I can send someone down pretty urgent.
The suspect is in the water, so Tom leads police to his mate.
That other guy went back in the water, so...
Lifeguards have lost sight of the suspect. Perhaps he has seen the police.
Bondi Central Thaney, have you got a visual on the guy in the water at the moment?
Trying to find him, mate, so not yet. If he just wants to stand by, I'll just keep watching.
Copy, mate. I'm just trying to look for the person who's drowning the most, because they're off their head.
Yeah, Bondi Central to Tom.
Finally, a positive ID.
Yeah, so mate, just on that middle flag where you are, the south, he's with two other girls just walking up there by himself.
That's him right there in the purple shorts. Okay, you're walking with us, mate. Okay, you're walking with us, mate.
Police are about to search the belongings of a man reported with drugs on the beach. The search reveals what appears to be a bag of marijuana.
Mate, at this stage you're under arrest for the possession of prohibited drugs. Are they yours? They were in your pants, mate.
Yeah, well, was in the water.
Okay, mate, at this point you don't have to say I do anything. You understand that? Anything you say I do can be used in the evidence. You understand that?
Fair enough, if I had it on me, you can accuse me, but when I'm in the water and my stuff's there, you can't just go accusing people, you know. That could be anyone's. I just came out for a swim for the day, that's all I've done. I'm stressing out because I was in the water and, you know, I just came out and bang.
Mate, you've got any syringes on you?
No. Can I at least get one of them smokes, please?
Mate, you're under arrest at the moment.
Yeah, I know. And them drugs aren't mine, mate. I was 100 miles here under water and I get set up, man, and accused. All I done was walk in.
Mate, stand over against the
See
wall.
what I mean? What do you expect me to do? Sit and have a laugh and a giggle and be happy? You know what I mean? It's not my stuff, mate. It's not my stuff, mate.
You know, hopefully this all gets sorted out. We do have a couple of hot spots around Bondi Beach and, you know, you are going to get people who do dabble in that kind of stuff and they are going to come down here and you're going to get situations like this.
Then his mate asks police to retrieve $100 he says the man owes him.
Listen, before they take that, I'm breaking. Yeah, I don't want you. No, I don't owe you $100. Smash you, I get accused, and he walks. You're a dog. I'm gonna take your head. I'll get done for murder, mate. Get done for murder, and I'm gonna kill you.
I kind of saw that in my head, going a little bit differently than that.
He tried to set me up, why so walking? He was the one with the drugs, not me. You saw him sitting there, mate. You saw him. You were sitting with my stuff. Was I sitting there?
Watch your head, watch your head, focus on.
Get on. See what I mean? He was sitting with my personal belongings, right? I'm in the water. I walk out. Two constables walk up. They say, mate, we believe you've got drugs. Can we search your stuff? I said, yes, mate. Get up.
Stop swearing.
Well, that was different. It's something you don't see every day.
The man was charged with possession of illegal substances. He was later sentenced to 4 months in jail. Looking after the millions of visitors to Australia's busiest beach requires special skills. There are no shortcuts to becoming an elite waterman. Most of Bondi's 35 lifeguards were born and bred at the beach. Honing their skills takes years of training. Harries, Australia's fastest soft sand runner.
My mother can't swim, so they wanted us to be good swimmers and good on the beach. So this has become a lifelong dream.
Hoppo, a legend on the surf ski.
Started out down at Bondi learning the surf through the nippers, and then a couple of the older guys used to ride the wave skis down there, and we used to jump on that when I was about 14, 15, then progressed into the surf ski paddling from there and been doing that for 20 years.
Bisho, an Australian belt swimming champion.
I've been in the water my whole life. From age of 2, I think my father threw me in the water, and from then on I just basically had a love of the ocean.
Today, senior lifeguard Corey Adams is passing his skills down the generations.
How come you got your haircut like that? He went into the barber and she said, "Oh, so what sort of haircut you want, Cash?" And he went, "Oh, and a haircut just like my dad."
At 5, young Cash can swim like a fish. Now it's time to learn to surf.
That's it, up you get. Get up now, buddy, up you get. That's it.
I wanna take you away, come please with me. To my merry-go-round in the sea. We can paddle our way, yes, paddle our way.
But Cash is about to get more than a lesson in surfing. Whippet has spotted a swimmer going nowhere against a rip.
If you are having trouble returning to shore, raise your arm and someone will come to assist you in getting back to the beach. Corey, can you just check on that trick?
Yeah.
Despite being off duty, Corey is closest and goes to check.
You think you need a hand?
But the woman refuses any assistance. As Cash continues his class, lifeguards keep their eye on the swimmer. After a few minutes, she's still made no progress back to shore.
Central to Whip. Corey Adams is out there now on the rescue board with his son. I think he's just having a word to her.
Corey checks once more.
You think you need a hand? Just hold on to the board. Have a little rep.
This time, she accepts the offer.
A little bit harder than you think, isn't it? You think you're so close to shore and you just go nowhere. We'll just float across to this little bank here and we'll get in. Hold on. This is your first rescue.
Now it seems that Cash is rescuing him, taking in his father's footsteps, which is good.
You jump on.
I think Corey's going to push him down a wave here too. Yeah, nice, threw her off.
Cash has notched up his first rescue.
That's one for Cash. One for Cash. You're welcome.
I just want to go for a swim, but yeah, then I looked at the beach and it was too far. I think I could do it myself, but it was good that someone come.
Yeah. Right, step off. He's pretty game for his age. There's none of his mates that get out as far out as he does, which can be a little bit of a worry too, but it doesn't seem to worry him. You didn't see any other 5-year-olds out there, did you?
No.
No, you're the only 5-year-old out there?
No.
Pretty brave, eh?
When I grow up, I want to be a surfer.
In a year's time, Cash will join a local surf club as a nipper and work his way up through the ranks.
Sharks, guys. Has anyone heard the shark alarm at Bondi? Yes. What does it sound like? Most of the kids in Australia generally grow up on the coast, so they're either involved in nippers or surfing, and at the beach it's sort of a common pastime. And they just sort of progress through the ranks into surf life-saving or as a surfer, and yeah, they're interested in being a lifeguard and working on the beach.
How do you become a lifeguard?
Go through the surf club first, finish nippers, and then you've got to get all the qualifications, which is a jet ski driver's licence, a first aid certificate, advanced resuscitation, and your car driver's licence. But we need more girl lifeguards because we've only got one at the moment. And we're here every day. So if you ever need any help, come and look for Ryan or myself or up in the tower, and we'd be only too happy to help.
With the formalities over, the nippers get to practice one of the great rituals of the beach, the old-fashioned art of breadcrumbing.
Loves it. Love kids.
With Bondi at its picture postcard best, thousands of tourists flock to the south end, close to buses and local hostels. Despite repeated warnings, many visitors haven't got a clue they've chosen to swim at the most dangerous part of the beach.
The locals down here actually know what to do. They get themselves out of trouble, they get themselves back onto the sandbank. But the tourist isn't trained, so that's how they end up tired and we have to go and get them.
Today, conditions at the south end are especially dangerous.
Well, the swell's basically on straight towards the icebergs, so it's kind of pushing them straight in and the rip's taking them straight out.
Head lifeguard Hoppo spots a group of swimmers struggling in the surf. He's on his own and needs urgent backup.
Bondi Central to Rhino. Yeah, you're going to have to get down south. There's 4 heads stuck right on the side of the icebergs.
Hoppo sees one swimmer going under and races to get her before the next wave.
Grab on, quick! Before this wave, quick, grab it! Hold on. Here we go, hold on.
The exhausted woman is a dead weight. Hauling her onto the rescue board is almost impossible.
Right fucking stomach. Can you get on?
Luckily, they drift onto a sandbank. Her friend helps her onto the board. She's safe on land, but Hoppo has other concerns.
All right, she swallowed much water. She said she swallowed a bit. You all right? You all right?
Yeah.
Just sit there for a minute, just see how you feel. You don't feel sick or anything in the stomach?
Yeah.
Feel sick in the stomach at all?
Something wrong with the stomach?
No?
Nothing?
Sa and her boyfriend Sam had been struggling in the rip for some time, but they hadn't signalled for help.
Because I was holding her for 10 minutes.
I saw you going. I didn't know whether you were just hanging on to each other or...
Unbelievable, man.
Just put your arm, next time,
Thanks,
just put your arm straight up, and then we know. Because we thought you might have just been floating around as well.
Okay, thanks, man.
Same till you got to the bad spot, we knew you're no good.
I didn't know the best spot.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
Sam grew up in Turkey and Sa is from Thailand. They were never taught the dangers of the surf.
Suddenly it's going down. The sand's finished, like this water. Can't do anything, and I was trying to hold her like 10 minutes. And I got tired because waves keep coming. Can't handle it. Just go down. I was thinking I'm gonna die or something, you know.
I'm worrying him too. I asked him, "Are you okay?" Because I'm tired, and I put him down and I try to like.
Both know how close they were to drowning.
Because maybe 3 seconds, we shock. I'm drowning, 3 seconds. After that, can't handle it. That's it.
All worked out well in the end, but I mean, it could have been a tragic ending, really, but it ended up a good ending.
Each week, Bondi's youngest ever lifeguard, Maxi, builds confidence as his rescue tally increases. Meanwhile, Blake, now in his second season, has notched up over 50 rescues. Troy, at 20, is the veteran of the group. In his third year, he's lost count of the rescues he's done. The old Sea Dogs have watched the young pups form a tight-knit unit.
It's costing me a fortune in colouring in books.
The young guns, mate. The young guns.
Matchbox cars and colouring in books is nearly wasting me whole wage. Staying sweet with the kids.
Young guns. They're getting a bit too cocky. Just kids who'll get a bit of the limelight, start doing a few rescues. And they've got schedules made up, young guns training sessions. I think they're going to take over. I think they're going to take over the world.
On a quiet day, Blake and Maxi decide it's a perfect opportunity to practice some rescue drills.
There's 2 of the young guns down here. It's probably good to be training together. That way we're kind of getting it up on the older guys. We're not helping them out as we train as well.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah, they're always watching us when we're down here, so kind of get used to it a bit, but definitely always happier not to stuff up.
They're just doing some pickup training. What we mean by that is they're doing live pickup training with taking turns of picking each other up, but we also got a heavily weighted mannequin dummy that we simulate with a dead weight rescue, and that's really hard work.
Yeah, it's supposed to weigh 40 kilos, but it's a dead weight, 40 kilos, so it's very heavy. I mean, it's hard enough on dry land, let alone on water when you're trying to push up off nothing. It's quite difficult to get up on the mat, and I'm sure Maxi will show us just how difficult it is.
Maxi struggles to pull the 40-kilo dummy onto the rescue mat.
Go on, get it up. Hurry up, hurry up, hurry up.
It's not exactly a textbook rescue. Almost on, then definitely off.
Maxi found out how hard that dummy was, didn't you?
The boys swap over, but as Maxi radios the tower, there's a problem.
Central to jet ski. You want us, Maxi? What's doing, mate? Wave his arms.
I didn't copy one word of that, mate. Your muffled has. Give me another radio check, mate. We need to sort this radio out. Nah, terrible, mate. You might want to bring it up.
You can call the rescue now.
We got no communication. Yeah, yes, it's coming on.
Poor radio communication doesn't impress the old guard.
You know, these small things are the things that it's going to be a difference between someone saving their lives or not. Yeah. Communication is the number one.
What's happening here? Start the radio.
Water. Oh, it's called water.
Bring it.
Maxi's let water into the radio, a vital and expensive piece of equipment.
It's only $1,000 radio, Max. Probably 6 months to pay back.
Let's have to deduct it of his salary for the next 2 years, eh? That's what's happening. I reckon he should have his head flushed out of the toilet.
Terry uses some old school know-how to fix it.
Don't let any of these young guys see any of this stuff, because until I get it properly working. You know, the old tradesmen, they don't give away too much. You know, these young guys, they come along and think they know it all. They might be fitter and faster, but it's upstairs where it counts.
Get it? It never rains on Bondi postcards, but as a massive southerly storm rolls in, beachgoers see a different side of Bondi. As lifeguards patrol the beach, Danny spots a distressed boy wandering along the sand.
Poor little kid just running along the back of the beach here. Looks like he's terrified. Poor little thing. Making his way back this way, which is handy.
Oh, the kid's just screaming out for his dad, but he doesn't want me to get near him, so I just got to try somehow talk to him and then find his dad.
As a father himself, Terry knows what the boy's parents must feel.
It's the heaviest feeling when you lose your kid. It's heavy. It's unbelievable what goes through your head.
With a storm rolling in, a lost boy on Bondi Beach gets scared every time Danny approaches him. All Danny can do is follow. Maxi waits at the ramp to stop the boy leaving the beach.
So we're going to see the bike here? Yeah. We're here to help you find your daddy, all right?
Find your daddy.
Do you want to come with me and we'll help you find your dad? Is that okay?
Come on, mate.
Got him, Maxi?
Yeah.
Eventually, the lifeguards win his trust.
Right, mate? Gonna take him for a...
Yeah, I reckon we come from that way, so let it go. Back that way.
In the back, Maxi. You want to come for a ride?
The boy's name is Justin. Safe in Maxi's arms, the search is now on for Justin's dad. The southerly storm is only minutes from hitting Bondi.
Look at that.
Is there anything we need to do before this weather comes up? Battening down or...
Here it comes, bro.
As the beach empties, Justin's father still can't be found.
Look after you.
Why isn't there someone running around like a maniac, just freaking out?
Meanwhile, Chapo warns beachgoers about the dangers of lightning on a wide open beach.
There's actually 2 counts of people being hit by lightning. One was 3 years ago, right basically where we were standing in front of the tower. A guy, poor bloke, was struck by lightning. You know, it's not very nice when it happens. It's unbelievable when it happened. I was there last time. It was one of the most unbelievable experiences I've ever had. At least we got him back to life, so, you know, it was very emotional.
Justin can't describe his parents or remember where they were. All lifeguards can search for are parents in distress. Finally, a man reports his son is missing.
Yeah, buddy, what was he actually wearing? Ninja Turtle bottom, Spider-Man top. Yeah, ATV, can you return to the tower? We've found the lost father. Over.
Justin.
How'd you lose him, mate?
He just wandered off. Just kept on going when I called him. He went for the blue board.
Yeah, right. You got to keep a better eye on those kids, mate.
He just wandered. And I called him, he looked at me, and kept on going. And then when I grabbed the other one to go and get him, he's gone. He's in the crowd and lost. I should look more terrified, but I'm not, because he does it all the time. So I've got to be casual, otherwise he'll get upset. It doesn't even know what happened, do you? What happened?
You get lost.
Did you get lost?
Yeah.
Was that a bad thing?
Yeah.
And what should you do if you get lost? What do you do?
Just go to the tower if you get lost.
That's right, go to the tower, or who do you tell otherwise?
The lifeguard.
The lifeguard, that's right. Do you want to go and shake the lifeguard's hand, please? Say thank you?
Maxi hasn't just reunited a family, he's made some new friends.
Hello.
The surf is a magnet to anyone who's ever dreamt of riding a surfboard.
It's my first time.
My first time. Woo!
Woo!
Every man and his dog hits the water. Heat stroke and hypothermia are a distant memory. Now the lifeguard's biggest challenge is collisions.
Well, it is quite a dangerous craft, and when you've got a large amounts of surfers together, especially the ones learning to surf, it's a recipe for disaster.
This is the real wipeout. And lifeguards are left to deal with the carnage.
It's been happening all day. There's that many people in the water.
The actual board straight on the top of the head, contusion, it could knock a person out. The rail in the head, the same. Any head shot, imagine that in the head. I've actually seen where guys have been hit by the nose and the nose has snapped off in the wound. One of these in the eye, totally blind.
Whoa, you're very lucky. Split the eyelid, the bottom side of the eyelid, about an inch.
Chris was paddling out when he was run over by 2 beginner surfers.
I looked up and the guys were paddling back out, so nice blokes. Yeah, we'll have a look at it now. And that's pretty quiet, so what do you do?
A lot of people don't realise that if you are beginning to surf, they hang with themselves and they want to have a laugh, but they don't realise, like, boards just go everywhere and they just hit everyone and anyone. And even if they've got leg ropes on or not, it's not really that safe, so. There's about 1 mil of skin left before it gets to your eye.
Thank goodness for that.
Chris heads for specialist treatment at Sydney Eye Hospital. Not everyone's seeing eye to eye with the hordes of surfers.
And Bondi it's like guerrilla surfing here. They have a dangerous weapon and they paddle into an ocean full of people that could become a cropper.
It may look like a free-for-all, but experienced surfers follow strict etiquette. The most basic rule, the surfer closest to the breaking part of the wave has right of way.
The trouble is, we bring learners into it. It's really not their fault because no one's taught them. And I think people should be required to have 4 or 5 lessons before, or 3 lessons at least. Because what they do, they have no idea. They paddle in the wrong place, compromise waves, and actually risk themselves plus other surfers.
Local surfers from the Bondi Board Riders Club aren't happy.
Comes to the point when you're on the wave and there's so many people in the road, instead of looking at the wave, you've got to watch people in front of you because they're trying to learn how to surf. So they're pretty much like a floating hazard.
The guy who ran me over was just some English dude. The hospital was in intensive care for 2 nights. I had a fractured skull, had bleeding near the brain. I think it's called a subdural hematoma, and it was just a mess.
Lifeguards can't limit crowds or police surfing etiquette. All they can do is mop up the casualties. Deano and Troy are called to an injured surfer on the water's edge.
Where is it? In here somewhere?
It's down there. If you look it up, you can see it. It's
All right.
really big cut.
Put some gloves on and have a look. It looks like it's contained the bleeding. How do you feel? Bit woozy. All right. What happened?
I just went on top of the board. Yeah, it's just here. I lifted up. It's just there. It's a really big cut. It's really deep.
All right, Heidi. Yeah. What's your name? Heidi. I'm Dean.
31-year-old Reidy is a beginner surfer invited for a wave with her cousin Steve. Lifeguards can't see how serious the injury is until they peel back her wetsuit. As well as treating the injury, lifeguards must reassure Reidy to help minimise shock.
You're not bleeding too bad, Heidi, but it is a big cut. We'll probably have to call an ambulance for you and take you up. I think it'd probably be the best. You probably... You happy with that? Yeah, okay. Bondi Central, can you call an ambulance? We've got a fairly major laceration to the thigh. You must have really whacked it hard, eh?
Oh, yeah.
You can move your toes and everything?
As the wetsuit puts pressure on the wound and stems blood loss, Deano and Troy are anxious to get Reidy to the tower.
Don't try to stand on that leg.
Luckily, the injury has missed major arteries in Heidi's leg.
1, 2, 3. Put some pressure on that, right? Yeah. You've got the elbow on it. Yeah. So I'll give you a couple of these to wash it, Troy. Yeah. And then we'll take over the top. How do you feel, Heidi?
Alright.
Alright? Yeah. Can you get that right up, Troy? Yeah, and it's better already. Much better now. I wasn't sure first whether to leave the wetsuit on because the wetsuit was holding it so well. It seems to have stopped most of the bleeding. How long have you been surfing for?
Not very long at all.
Not very long? Do you think you'll continue surfing?
I'm not quite sure.
Not quite sure. Reassess a bit later, hey?
Press the top.
Straight up and down, is it?
Do one more over the top.
How long is it? 15 centimetres.
Yeah, it's a good one.
Yeah.
Felt like a good one.
Yeah.
Give me something for the pain in the ambulance. Should be well looked after.
Reidy will require multiple internal and external stitches.
The wetsuit was holding it in place, and then when I saw it up there, I thought, oh, no wonder she was in a bit of pain because she'd cut it open pretty big.
It was pretty solid. It was like probably 20 centimetres long, and it was open a fair bit. I kind of had the same kind of thing back last year. I did the same kind of cut, a bit longer than that, and it was wide open like that as well. But yeah, that was pretty cool. You could see she was in a bit of shock at first, and then the pain starts hitting in a little bit after that. But she was pretty strong. She wasn't like crying or anything. She's lucky she didn't see it because she didn't look down to have a look. When I had a look, I was like, oh, no way.
The old man of the sea is H. At 59, born and bred in Bondi, he understands Australia's most famous beach better than anyone.
Like you could be watching a spot and 5 minutes later something 20 metres up the beach will come on because the beach hasn't worked itself out how it's going to drain.
The solid swell has created a powerful rip at the south end. two swimmers have unwittingly launched themselves straight into it.
One of them decided to swim towards the bergs. He's going to be in a bit of trouble, I think.
The swimmers stand no chance against the torrent.
You're going to have to get down there now. You're going to have to go in.
H and Chappo have to respond from the other end of the beach.
He's frothing.
Two of them right at the back.
With every second, they are dragged further out. H and Chappo use the rip as an express route out to the swimmers.
Hey, get on behind me.
Collecting the two men is one thing. The challenge is getting them safely to shore. As Chappo struggles against the fast-moving water, the old man of the sea heads in the opposite direction.
Can you kick your leg? Yeah. Here's a trick I'll show you. This is what you do if it ever happens again.
Bizarrely, he heads straight for the rocks. Chappo still makes no headway against the rip. Chappo might be losing ground, but H's unorthodox manoeuvre looks alarmingly dangerous.
Just head straight there. Go up with the wave. Here we go. Ready? Go up with it.
Then, like magic, the swimmer is delivered to safety.
Yeah, H is just paddling on top of the rocks. Quite different, I've never seen it done before.
As Chappo struggles, the old sea dog takes command.
Yeah, I will, mate. Yeah, no, gotcha. Good idea. Yeah, good one.
Yeah, actually, Chappo's decided to do the same thing now.
All the way from Colorado, Daniel and Doug didn't expect to be rock climbing at Bondi.
You alright? Yeah, man, thanks. It's alright. Up the rock. Hey, our pleasure, mate.
Highly unorthodox, but highly effective.
Old sea dog knew exactly where to go. I'm over there struggling to rip. It's what you call local knowledge. I've grown up. It's the easiest way. It looks the most frightening, but it's the easiest. Because the current's going that way. It's just a matter of just getting lifted up with the wave. You see, I didn't even have to... That guy was sort of not totally hopeless. Some people, I've had to take some really tired people up there. But there again, you just take charge. You know, it's what we do.
Before we knew it, we were just dragged all the way out here. And then the surfer came and said, "You okay?" And I was being bashful. And I don't know where he was, but I couldn't get up. I'm glad he came and got me. I really
like,
am.
if you guys want to ride, we'll give you a ride. If not, we're leaving you here. So I was like, I'll take her ride in.
I was in trouble. I really was in trouble.
It was tired.
I think.
That makes you tired trying to fight that current out there.
It was good. I'm glad they got me.
Me too.
But the American visitors aren't the only ones who've learnt a thing or two about Bondi.
Hey, just taught me something today. Like, where the hell is he going? And I thought I was going to make it, and then the rip just got me, and he's just on the rocks. He's going, "Chappo, come over here." I didn't want to go because I wanted to go my way, but I ended up bloody succumbing to where he was going. Sweet.
Oh, how good was that, mate? Eh?
Old sea dog. He's a legend.
The weather has a really major part in lifeguarding. Obviously, it's going to play a big part of how many people are going to come to the beach. We get a nice hot 35-degree day, we're going to get 40,000 down here. Down here, you just got to be kind of prepared for everything.
If you get big seas and a big shore break, watch out for spinals. If you get a nor'easter, you'll get blue bottles. A hot sunny day, you're going to get heat stroke. It's just given that these things are going to happen.
Authorities have appealed for us to look out for each other this weekend as temperatures soar.
Hospitals are bracing for the worst as the heat wave across the state intensifies.
Look at that. I'll be in the air conditioning somewhere.
Hottest place on earth. At 47 this weekend, I'll dead set go Troppo. There'll be a loony bin down here.
It's forecast to be the hottest day of the year. By 10 a.m. on a summer Saturday, it's already 30 degrees.
You feel it just zapping the energy from you. So it's going to be tough work. I guess we're going to have to be in the shade or in and out of the water as well, just to get through the day.
The temperature is set to reach the mid-40s, but the surface of the sand is at least 10 degrees hotter. Beachgoers are like cats on a hot tin roof.
We know it gets that hot because it's you can't walk on the sand.
Very hot. Hottest day this summer, I reckon. So yeah, nice place to chill out.
Lifeguards brace themselves for inevitable cases of heat stroke, sunburn and dehydration.
I kind of think they're going to be dropping like flies later on. As we went down there before, there's a lot of people really burnt already.
Within minutes, the first victim. A woman has collapsed on the sand.
We'll take Evan to the tower.
Yeah, I'm just trying to get off the beach.
Yeah, we'll do that.
No, just by myself.
It's okay, we can look after you.
Local resident Jana had barely arrived on the beach when she began suffering dizzy spells and impaired vision. Classic symptoms of heat stroke.
Hey, you got that ice, Gons?
Yeah. Yeah, getting it.
Just put it on the head, yeah.
Do you think it was heat stroke?
Yeah.
Does that make you feel really nauseous?
Yeah.
Shit, hey, I wasn't there long.
Did your vision go a bit blurry?
Yeah. Freaks me out completely. Aren't tourists the only ones that do this, no?
Do you have a number that we could ring?
Yeah, actually, you could call my dad.
Yeah, she's with us now. She's not feeling the best. She's up for us to give you a call.
I did the sweat coming off me, imagine that. We just went for a swim. Look at you. Poor lady, she's obviously really dehydrated and the heat just got to her. I feel sorry for her.
Jana's mum and dad mount a quick rescue mission.
We'll get her
She'll be
home,
right.
give her plenty of cold drinks, turn the air conditioning on and the TV. Thank you so much.
Jana's heading back indoors, leaving Mad Dogs and Englishmen to stay out in the midday sun. As the mercury rises, so do the casualties.
I've been sitting in the sun for a while. Not too long. And we put this bit of oxygen on.
By midday, there's been a steady stream of victims and almost as many paramedics. Heat stroke is a serious condition. Left untreated, it can cause organ failure.
You need to get their core body temperature down and obviously try and rehydrate them.
Alina has just escaped the depths of a minus 30-degree winter in Siberia. Summer on Bondi was a little warmer than she expected.
When I grabbed her, she said she was going to faint. So there's some boob, pinned her up here, got a bit of oxygen into her and pulled her down.
I'm Russian, I was on holidays in Russia with my family. I was like minus 30 there. I came here plus 30. I knew I probably should not go to the beach today, but still went. So it's the result.
By day's end, lifeguards have treated scores of people in the sweltering heat. Round one over, round two begins. The heat wave continues into Sunday and people flock back to the beach for relief. But a rude shock awaits them in the water.
We're dropping 16.3, which for this time of year is pretty much freezing because it's normally about between 20 and 22.
The consistent northeast wind has pushed the warm surface water away, replacing it with water from deep in the ocean. There's a heat wave on land and now a cold snap in the water. The conditions could barely be worse for more than 2,000 swimmers about to begin the North Bondi Classic Ocean Swim. 2 seasons ago, the race ran into a swarm of blue bottles. This time, competitors from young to old are swimming 2 kilometres in an icebox.
It is absolutely freezing. 16 degrees. It's dropped about 2 degrees overnight with the big nor'east wind, so we'll see how we go. Hypothermia will definitely be a big issue, but skinny little guys like me are going to do it tough.
Lifeguards now prepare to treat hypothermia, not heat stroke. Even Kerbox is edgy putting his toes in.
It's going straight into the coal. It's like hitting an ice brick wall.
About 10 seconds to the next wave. Here it goes. 5 seconds to the royal blue and the white.
Some swimmers will take half an hour to cover the course, if they can last that long in the freezing conditions.
It can affect your heart rate, it can affect your breathing, just because it's such a shock to your body.
In the middle of a heat wave, the water temperature has plummeted to a frigid 16 degrees. Over 2,000 swimmers are braving a 2-kilometre ocean race. Now, the first has dropped out.
Come on. Pull yourself up.
The race has like just begun, like there's not even 200 metres out and they're already pulling people in.
As the cold bites, some swimmers become exhausted and disoriented.
It's braving the beach, it's too cold.
Swimmer after swimmer sees up as their core temperature drops.
Probably about 20 people not even trying to swim. Hoppo just dropped another one in.
Kerbox and Hoppo ferry patients back to lifeguards and lifesavers on land.
Thanks, buddy. You up there? That water's freezing.
You just try and get the blood circulating as best as possible, rub them down and try and warm them up, and then slowly introduce some warm fluids and stuff like that.
I feel like it's
As others bake in the heat wave, medical teams work to raise the swimmers' core body temperatures.
It was just freezing. I just couldn't move my legs. It was icy. The rescuers were giving us some hugs, like, so comfortable.
Maybe by next week I'll feel better.
Not everyone has succumbed to the cold.
Come on, Quino!
Lifeguard Quinn Darragh crosses the line first in his age group. By late afternoon, the air temperature is still around 40, but the heat can't last. Now Mother Nature cranks up the air conditioner.
Oh, the man, southerly coming through right now. Shit everywhere.
Beachgoers hoping for mild relief are now blown off the beach. But not everyone thinks the southerly change is bad news. Sand between your toes, sun on your back, and the beach for an office. Could there be a better job in the world for a young, unattached bloke?
Good morning.
Hi, good morning.
I'm Dean.
Can I try? Nice to meet you.
Can you try the shovel? Yes, you can try the shovel.
You didn't put the front.
Morning.
But while some of God's creatures frolic in the surf, there's another kind frolicking in the kiddies pool. A stingray has been washed in at high tide. In a few hours' time, it'll be Kids City. Not a good place for small people and angry rays to be mixing. Bondi Rescue has become Animal Rescue, and there's only one man for the job, Corey Oliver.
Being an animal handler isn't in the job description, but it definitely helps if you've got a bit of a mentality towards it, for sure.
Last summer, Corey rescued another stray stingray, then got friendly with a blue bottle to test its sting for medical science.
Definitely prepared to be stung by blue bottles, but not the stingray, no way.
It's only a small ray, but its barb can still pack a punch.
No, you'll get it. He's pretty good, this bloke.
Stingrays don't normally understand hand signals, but Corey has established a special bond with his little friend. As the most popular beach in a city of 4 million people, this golden kilometre of sand can get very crowded. It's a classic summer Sunday and the mercury's on the rise.
Yes, I'm expecting 30 degrees on the coast and 40 degrees out west, which normally means, the people from out west do come and hang at the beach today just to get out of that heat, I guess.
Lifeguards have braced themselves for an expected crowd of 30,000 people.
Putting the witches' hats down this morning because it's pretty impossible to get the bike from the beach to the tower when there's so many people on the beach.
The swell's only small, but the conditions are ominous.
The crowds come in between now and 4 o'clock, so there's about 4 or 5 bad rips at the moment, so that's all going to be running out this afternoon. It's a real low tide as well, so it's going to, I'd say, attract a few of the tourists jumping in these rips and give us a day with, we'll have a bit of work to do.
The onslaught begins. The boys in blue take all precautions to manage beach safety.
Try and stay in the 2 red and yellow flags.
But trouble comes in the blink of an eye. A flash rip has suddenly appeared between the flags. The safest spot on the beach is now the most dangerous. A large group of swimmers are in serious trouble.
At least 15. No, there's no boards on the shore. You got to take one from up here.
The lifeguards are outnumbered by struggling swimmers. The volunteer clubbies in red and yellow chip in, but as the rip surges, even more people need help.
What's that girl there? Straight in there, Tom. There's those 2 that are horrible.
The consequences of missing one person could be fatal.
We've got 1, 2, 3, 4 lifeguards on, 5 lifeguards on board.
In 5 hectic minutes, over 20 people are rescued.
You're touching the feet, then all of a sudden the waves come and it sucks you out. I'm swimming, I'm trying to swim, right, and I'm not going anywhere.
We just had a flash rip, and it just knocked about 20 people off that bank.
Yatesy rushes back to shore to help treat a man rescued earlier on the jet ski.
Put the oxygen over here.
Ben follows the cardinal rule. No matter what happens on the beach, the tower must always be manned. But with every lifeguard occupied, there's no one to run the defibrillator and oxygen to the shore.
Copy that.
Ben makes the bold decision to abandon the tower, leaving the beach unmonitored. 20-year-old Mohammed from Western Sydney is unconscious and needs oxygen.
Hello, you right?
It's not a good pulse.
His brother Amon is struggling to come to terms with the situation.
If you don't get back, you can't help him. You have to get back. If you're all right, you're breathing, it's okay. You have to get back.
Go, man. Just give him some room. Give him some room, man. He's all right. He's breathing, man.
As he becomes more agitated, lifeguards must calm him down in order to treat his brother.
Right, let's breathe him up. Let's get a help some oxygen get into your lungs, all right? Okay, I'm going to breathe in you, all right? Let's get it in here.
Out, ready? In now, in. Good boy. Out. Ready, one more big one, ready? Good on you, Mohammed. Good boy. Okay, feeling all right?
While Mohammed's being stabilised, there's more trouble elsewhere.
Bondi Central to any spare lifeguard not dealing with the immediate situation. Please assist Tom out in the water. He said he's got about 6 or 7 patients.
With treacherous rips across the entire beach causing constant rescues, Hoppo is forced to make a big decision.
Hey, just pull the flag.
Pull back down, huh?
Just until we get it.
The beach is closed.
Attention all these swimmers in the water, we need you to get out of the water now. We are going to pull a set of flags. This will no longer be a swimming area.
Absolute sheer chaos. I haven't seen the beach do that in I don't know how long. It literally just opened up and tried to swallow people.
Stay away from this area here, it's very dangerous. We apologise for the inconvenience, but there's nothing we can do about it. Stay out of the water till we figure out somewhere else for you to swim.
Oh, this is definitely a first, mate. I don't remember any time, only when the conditions are massive or, really big surf. I've never seen the conditions 2 foot and have to deal with this. It's out of control.
Volunteer lifesavers help marshal swimmers from the water. The combination of crowd and conditions left no choice but to close the beach.
Oh, it's the change at tide where it's just gone low, now it's filling up again, so where they could stand up, now it's gone into a deep channel and they can't stand up, so non-swimmers are getting out to the bank where they stand up and getting back in, they get caught in that channel. There's just so many people to cater for. It's a tough day to make the decisions, but I mean, I suppose someone's got to make them, and you're dealing with people's lives, so you just don't want to make the wrong decision. And you know, we could leave these flags up and want it a bit longer, but just the way these people are starting to swim, it's just making it really difficult to be able to keep them in one spot.
Just want to hold these guys ahead just for a sec.
With the last swimmers struggling to get in, Yatesy's needed back in the surf. He leaves Mohammed in the care of a nearby policeman. It's sweltering. Swimmers are desperate to get back in the water and cool off. As lifeguards consider what to do next, there's high tension on the beach. Suddenly, a fight breaks out.
Police, please. I'm just a lifeguard down at Bondi Beach. We've just had a major incident. We just got some police down there. There's probably 100 or so people.
Rookie Brooke is seeing Bondi at flashpoint. Yatesy is back treating Mohammed. His condition is improving as he's handed over to ambulance officers.
Hey guys,
Okay, I'll be honest, pushing his stuff, just tying up the neck and making sure he's stable. Put him onto the ambulance and they're going to take him away.
Mohammed may still be in danger if he has water in his lungs. He will be closely observed at hospital. But on Mad Sunday, the drama's not over yet. The flags are still down, but in the rush from the water, a young teenager has sustained a neck injury.
There's been a report of a spinal, so the boys have gone down. I'd say, yeah, got just dumped on the shore, in the shore.
Yeah, well, we don't want you to move your neck, okay? We're just going to leave that there. What we want to do, stay nice and still.
Nice and still.
All right, we just want to put you on the spinal board.
We've done this a lot of times.
Bondi Central to Thaney. Geez, need me to call an ambulance.
Call an ambulance centre? Yeah. Okay, slide it up underneath.
The boy can stand, but Deano's still worried he could have broken his neck.
What happens when we get a potential spinal cord injury? They're all right most of the time. But if he's done damage, you're listening to me, to one of these bones in his neck, and he walks away, he could drop dead because it could slice through his spinal cord.
Yusuf is 13 from southwest Sydney. He's immobilised for the trip to the waiting ambulance.
Hey guys, step back, eh? There's nothing to see. Everybody move away.
Curious onlookers are making Deano's job even more difficult.
Guys. Hey guys, everything's okay. Guys, step back, hey! Hey! Come on, guys.
I can't see any, just crowds of people.
Guys, nothing to see. I'll go. Hey!
In some cases where the crowd's huge, the crowd has a force to it that sort of you can't really stop. Everybody gets in a trance when they're looking at you and they forget where they are.
We're just going to put these around your head, mate, okay? We're going this way, guys, okay? Everyone out of the way.
1, 2, 3. Okay, we're going to go feet first.
Lifeguards clear enough space to finally get Yusuf off the beach.
Ambulance is coming here now. We'll pop him straight on their board. Hey Yusuf, my name's Ben from the ambulance service. Were you diving under the wave, were you?
No.
No? Head was behind. Hit you from behind. Okay, then what happened? Knocked you over? Your head hit the sand, did it? You still have pain in your neck, mate? Okay, out of 10, what would you give it? 10 being the worst pain you had?
Maybe 7.
About a 7.
Yusuf will be taken to hospital as a precaution.
Out of the way, please, people. 1, 3, 1, 2.
Police who first came to investigate the earlier fight have ended up on crowd control. Some of Yusuf's relatives think he doesn't need to go to hospital.
Tim's in the room. Keep moving back. You guys know what hospital he's in?
There's nothing wrong with him, though. There's nothing wrong with him. Don't tell us not to say anything, alright? I know exactly what you're saying. We want to know what happened.
Oh, relax, bro. Alright? Relax, man.
Mate, tough guy.
I was still in hurt. Relax, bro. Relax. His brother's issues.
Mate, who's his brother? Which one's his brother?
No, he'll come. He'll zip.
Not everyone, we just need one.
Walking north along the beach and I saw a guy come out of the water, sort of crouched down, and so I didn't see the incident occur, and sort of grabbed his neck and called for assistance, and then the crowd just swarmed.
There was a couple of guys asked, groups of people to move back, and they popped a few obscenities, and there was a little bit of pushing and shoving between other groups of people that are trying to get closer, trying to take photos and stuff like that, which is really unnecessary because the patient's, safety should be, first hand rather than worrying about all that kind of stuff.
Police and lifeguards turn their attention to seeking out the men involved in the fight. 3 men have been reported roaming the beach, allegedly looking to avenge their group's defeat.
Yeah, but he keeps fronting people. It looks like he's trying to find whoever it was he was sticking with.
Oh, mate. Well, you need to duck now. There's cops coming from everywhere.
Eventually, police home in on 2 suspected troublemakers and escort them from the beach. They deny being involved in the fight, but police give them a move-on order and send them packing.
No one's been identified as being injured, and no one said that he's been assaulted, so if they come back here within 24 hours, then they'll be arrested.
I guess that's just the way it's going to be left at the moment, but I'd say the police are going to stay around for the rest of today, for sure.
Back down on the beach, Hoppo has found a safer spot to re-erect the flags. The crowd drifts back into the water, and finally, Bondi cools off.
I'd have to rate today as one of the most hectic I've had because just so many different things have been thrown up.
I think we've had about 3 or 4 going to the ambulance today, and we've had pretty much, I think it's 140 rescues for the day.
Oh, mate, it just got really out of control down there. Just big, real deep hole, big gutter along the front of the set of flags, and people just going one after the other, just getting smashed.
I don't think anyone's had any lunch yet. I think the first time someone's eaten was around, 5:30, 6 o'clock tonight, so.
Dangerous surf, searing heat, volatile crowds. What more could a lifeguard be expected to deal with? The shower at the north end has sprung a leak. In the middle of a drought, locals are complaining about the waste of precious water.
Losing a lot of water here. We've just been so busy running off our feet. We've apparently it's been going a little while, and we've only really just been notified now. And being a former plumber that I am, I thought I'd come down and have a look, but I can't locate any sort of control valve to turn it off.
Bisho finds more than a tap.
Should be some sort of control valve in here, at least I'm hoping. I think the handle of it, that'll isolate the water. Not looking too good.
No good there, so where could that tap be?
We're looking for the tap to turn this off.
What's this? Oh really, is that it? Aha! Too easy. Problem solved. No one showers her.
The lifeguards are packing up the beach. We're going to close, so just be careful of each other. The conditions aren't too bad. Stay close to shore and keep an eye out. Have a good night. Bye-bye.
Bonded through good times and bad, the lifeguards are a close-knit bunch, and one of the favourites among them is Deano. Deano's a team leader and a top bloke.
Deano's such a good bloke. He's a very loyal guy. He's very generous. He'd give you the shirt off his back if he could.
He'll tell you what he's thinking. He'll tell you when you've done something good, and he'll also tell you when you've made a mistake, but he'll help you sort of correct it. He's definitely taught me a lot.
In a job where the beach is your life, it pays to have a partner that loves the ocean as much as you do.
I just stop and wait for her.
Meet Deano's girlfriend, Lily.
Hello, how are you?
Lily's a former junior Ironwoman and world surf swim champion, and she loves training with Deano. But today, Deano has much more in mind than getting fit. A top-secret operation is underway in Control Headquarters.
I'm going to propose to my beautiful girlfriend, Lily. I've known of her since she was probably sort of 10 or 12, and we sort of met through swimming and those circles.
So I'm going to put these in the cupboard for the time being.
Me and Lily have been together for 4.5 years, and she's the one I've known for a while now.
Secret Agent Deano has invited Lily to Bondi under the guise they'll go training together.
So we'll paddle out to the boat, and she'll think it's a race, and there'll be sort of, you know, she'll think it's she was an Iron Woman, and then I'll jump on her board and don't fumble for the ring, and then. You know, I won't be able to get down on one knee though, I don't think.
I reckon he's going to cry. I bet. Maybe.
Hopefully he cries, she doesn't.
Keeping the tears at bay is the least of Deano's worries. He's just trying to keep the cat in the bag before Lily arrives.
Everyone you tell seems to tell one other person. Berkey went to the shop before and told the shopkeeper, so...
Yeah, Kathy across the road, she was very excited to know that Dean's going to propose today to his lovely girlfriend.
Oh, we've told everybody. All of our staff just love him and it's just great.
All Bondi Lifeguards, Tamarama and Bronte, just letting you know that there'll be no more chatter about Deano and his little event this afternoon. We're about 5 minutes out from the occasion.
Mission, marriage proposal. Target, Lily. Weapon, ring.
But I've got it in a sock. I don't know why.
It could be called nerves.
You know how much the thing costs?
Deano has invested close to a quarter of his year's salary in Lily's ring, so there's no way he's risking it in the surf.
This is a fake one, and this is the expensive one. You could probably buy, I don't know, 850 of these for one of these. Berkey, you've been married twice. You got any words of wisdom for me? Yeah, come here.
Yeah. One word.
The lifeguards, mostly bachelors, conduct a medical assessment of Secret Agent Deano.
It's a heart rate monitor and takes your pulse and your oxygen saturation levels in your blood. My pulse was about 30 beats a minute faster than it usually is. Here she is. There she is coming along here in the black dress.
When Lily arrives, she's none the wiser.
Hilarious.
You're going to wear a bikini and I'm going to body surf. Could be dangerous.
Could be dangerous.
All right, I'll get changed.
All right.
He's got a new haircut, he's very nervous and he is ready to go. Over.
Okay, we're going to have a race.
Do I get a head start?
I'll wait for you at the back and then we'll get away. If I'm in front, I'll wait out the back and then we'll...
You won't be in front.
And then at the board, we'll stop back out there.
All right.
All right?
Okay.
And then we'll get a wave in.
All right, fine.
All right? Let's go.
Okay.
Head start.
It's pretty exciting.
Put your hand up, mate.
So you better say yes.
Oh, and you've got a rescue.
Right to the boat.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, puppy.
The eternal problem. Where's the ring?
What are you doing?
Lily, I love you so much.
You're kidding.
Huh?
That is a joke.
Dead to sex. I want you to marry me.
She must have said yes. No way, she's stoked.
That's a full tonguey. They got a permit for that? Is someone going to go get that board? No, it's sweet.
Where would I go? What would I'm in shock.
Of course I'm serious. She doesn't believe me. She said yes though.
Stoked for him. No, he brought a tear to my eye. Seriously.
There's only one thing left, the real ring.
It is the real one.